All right, pal, you ready to go camping? Yeah, camping. Loaded up, ready to go. Gotta hit the store real quick for some dinner and breakfast food so that we can eat while we're up there. And then we're on our way up. So we got some breakfast and some dinner at the store. We're heading up the canyon right now, and we're loaded and hopefully ready to go. So here in a minute we're gonna hit the trailhead, and we'll just start looking for a spot. It's Labor Day weekend, right? Is that what this is? So Labor Day weekend. I feel like we always go. I mean, we go a lot, so you end up going on all the big holidays as well. So hopefully we can get somewhere we can avoid where all the trailers and stuff are going. There'll eventually be somewhere we'll find. It might just take a while. So hit the trailhead here in a minute, and we'll start looking for some spots. Okay, this is where I'm stopped for now.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, buddy. Rocky approves of this spot, so I think we're here for good. I'm gonna unpack all the stuff, set up camp, and I didn't show this, but we were so hungry we actually went and grabbed like a tiny bit of dinner before we even left. Because we do this and it takes us hours to get up here, and then we're not eating till like 8 or so, and we're so hungry. So now we can just eat later tonight at like 8 or 9 and not be like starving. So we won't be cooking dinner for a while. Probably be cooking in the dark. So I'll just still set up camp though, get everything ready to go, and we'll just hang out.
Mama.
You love it. You can go up there. Just a minute. Hey, watch out.
Help.
Okay.
Mama.
Okay, have your boots on though.
Mama.
Okay, there you go. Okay, give me those poles.
Mama. Go. Help. What?
I want to show these new lights before it gets too dark, and then I'll show them when it's dark as well. But if you didn't see my last video, I just installed these Nilight rock lights, but I installed them as camp lights instead. So I made my own aluminum brackets right there. It was super easy. It's all in the video and a full review and everything if you want to see how I did it. But it was a set of 4, and so I did 2 there, and then 2 over on this side. And then again, it's still pretty bright out, so it's not shining a whole lot of light yet, but it's kind of just some basic camp lights. And then I just kind of wired them all right to my power station, and I just did it to a DC input cable. And again, that's all in the video if you want more details, but I didn't want it off of my starter battery, since the only time you use camp lights is when you're stopped. So now it just pulls off of the power station, and it pulls like very little power, so they're super efficient. I'll show you them again once it's completely dark, show you how much light they show when you're actually camping and when it's dark out. But I'm really excited to see how they do and how they perform on an actual trip. So I want to show one more thing before it gets too dark. We'll have a little bit of light here. Just picked this up. This is a Nebula Capsule 3, I think is what this one is. They're made by Anchor. And this is a projector. So they've been making these for quite a few years. This is one of their newer ones. And it's like just a little bit bigger than like the size of a soda can or something. I think recently they've gotten a little bit bigger, but super, super portable. They're a smart projector, so if you had Wi-Fi, the ultimate thing would be if you had Starlink, then you could just hook this right up to smart connections, because it has Google TV or whatever it's called. So then you have access to like every streaming service, everything you want right from it. But when you don't have Wi-Fi up here, you can just use a traditional HDMI hookup to an iPad, phone, computer, whatever. And then the speaker, the whole thing is a speaker, so it's all built in. So much smaller projector size. You don't have to carry around extra speakers for it. It has this is my favorite thing as a camera guy. It has this thread on the bottom, so you can just thread it into your standard tripods that you would use for your cameras. So I'm going to set it up, and we're going to test this thing out tonight and watch a movie. It's getting dark, but check out how cool this is. So this screen, a few years ago, I actually got it at Walmart. It's an Ozark Trail, I think, projector screen or something. I'll try and find a link for it, I guess, if I can round it up again, but that's just a really cheap screen. Here is the projector down here. I know it's super, super dark, but just a little tripod for it. It's just resting right there. And I'll just hook it up to my iPad in a little bit since we don't have service, but these things are so cool. Like, they just automatically fit to the size they need to. They automatically kind of correct the tilt and all the other weird things that projectors do that you used to have to do manually with all the buttons. Now they just do them automatically. So sick. We're gonna turn on a movie here in a minute. So here's what these lights look like in the dark. This is on you can do like any color you've ever dreamed of, but that's with it on green. Red, blue is pretty cool. Yellow, orange, and then kind of just your more standard white there. But very bright on the sides. My only complaint is, and I kind of expected this, but I still am pretty dark here on the back, which I just didn't have any great way to mount them for backlighting. So still need to maybe figure out some permanent lighting options that give me a little more light back here. But I'm still really happy with the side lights right there. That's still pretty sweet. So I have to be kind of quiet because Rocky is going down to bed. But here's what we got for dinner. These are just some actually pre-cooked meat here, but we got steak and chicken fajitas. But really it's just the steak and the chicken with a little bit of seasoning. So got some bell peppers right there, cheese, sour cream, and then some chips and salsa for the side. Tortillas right there. So gonna whip up some fajitas real quick on the Camp Chef. Okay, those look pretty dang good.
Most epic fail I've ever seen. Had him hanging up there on these wires.
What's up, brother? Good morning. Can you say hi? Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
The older he gets, the worse he sleeps camping, I think. When he was a baby, we would put him down at like 7 and he would sleep all night long. And we could just hang out and then go sleep when we were ready. Now he gets FOMO and won't go to bed. And then after that, he just wakes up nonstop all night. But I guess that's just kind of part of this time phase, I guess you could say. And I feel like the more he does it, the better he'll get. So I guess we just got to keep trying. And it's still fun and worth it. So hopefully he gets a little bit better. Where are they? That little projector worked awesome. We only made it like a third of a way through a movie, if that, because Mal always falls asleep. I'm sure some of you can relate. So we only watched a little bit on it, but just had like a full-size movie theater screen right here, watching a movie out on the campsite outdoors. So it's pretty cool. So here's what we got going for breakfast. We got blueberry Kodiak cakes, the best ones in my opinion, and they were completely out of breakfast sausage, so normally I get a different one than this, but just regular breakfast sausage patties.
Ouch.
Do you like your pancake?
Yeah.
That good? All right, here's breakfast. I'm actually very excited. That looks delicious. Well, we're about packed up. I just need to fold the tent back in. Mal's in there just getting all the stuff ready. That's kind of her job, is cleaning up all the Rocky stuff and putting the sleeping bags away and stuff. And then we're just gonna get out of here. I'm supposed to go on a motorcycle ride today, and they might leave me if I take too much longer. So hopefully I still make it on that ride. Just gotta fold up the tent, and then we're out of here.
Hey, let's change your bummer.
Well guys, thanks for coming along with us. We'll catch you in the next one.